Have you ever felt brushed off or talked over by someone who doesn't seem to value your words? Disrespect can sting, especially after 70, when it might feel like your voice is fading in a world that moves too fast. It's not always loud arguments or harsh words. Sometimes it's a dismissive glance, a sarcastic jab, or being ignored mid-sentence. These moments can leave you feeling small, but you don't have to let them define you. In this video, we're sharing 5 powerful ways to handle people who don't respect you, whether it's a neighbor, a friend, or even family, all while keeping your calm and confidence intact. These aren't about winning arguments or proving a point. They're about protecting your peace and standing tall in your worth. Stick with me until the end, because you'll discover how to carry yourself with quiet strength that speaks louder than any comeback. If you've ever walked away from a conversation feeling overlooked, this is for you. Your feelings matter, and you're not alone. Let's dive in and take back your dignity, one steady step at a time. If you haven't subscribed to Seniors Life Wisdom yet, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell to join our thriving community. Way 1. Acknowledge your feelings first. When someone dismisses your opinion, interrupts you mid-sentence, or brushes off your ideas, it's natural to feel a pang of hurt, frustration, or even confusion. Many seniors push these emotions away, thinking they should just smile and move on, especially after 70, when society sometimes expects you to stay quiet. But ignoring your feelings can chip away at your confidence, leaving you doubting your worth over time. The first step to handling disrespect is to pause and name what you're feeling, whether it's anger, sadness, or embarrassment, without judging yourself. This isn't about wallowing in negativity. It's about honoring your inner truth. I met a man named Arthur, 76, at a senior coffee group. He felt ignored by his book club friends who talked over him, but he kept silent, thinking he was overreacting. One day, he quietly admitted to himself, "I feel hurt," and that clarity gave him the courage to address it later with a calm comment. Acknowledging your emotions helps you stay grounded, so you respond from a place of strength, not a knee-jerk impulse. I heard about a woman, Beatrice, 74, at a community knitting circle. She felt belittled when her suggestions were dismissed, but she'd always shrug it off. After journaling her feelings of rejection, she felt empowered to share her ideas more firmly. Naming what you feel is like shining a light on a foggy path. It clears your mind and steadies your heart. This matters because, after 70, your emotional health fuels your resilience in social settings. If disrespect stings, don't rush to bury it. Find a quiet moment, take a deep breath, and say to yourself, "I feel dismissed," and that's okay. You might jot down your emotions or whisper them aloud to process them. It's a small, private act, like planting a seed of self-respect, that anchors you to face the situation with a clearer heart and a steadier voice, ready to hold your ground with dignity. Way 2. Redirect the conversation. You might notice someone cutting you off or steering the talk away from your thoughts with a dismissive remark, especially in lively chats with family or friends. After 70, when interruptions can feel like your voice is being sidelined, it's tempting to stay quiet or push back hard. Instead, gently guiding the conversation back to your point keeps you in control without sparking a clash. Try saying, "I'd like to finish my thought," or "Let's get back to what I was saying." It's polite but firm, showing your words matter. My friend Clara, 73, often got talked over at family dinners. She started saying, "Hang on, I'm not done yet," with a warm smile, and her family began listening more. This approach isn't about forcing attention, it's about valuing your presence. I met a woman, Margaret, 75, at a senior bridge club. When players ignored her suggestion, she'd say, "Before we move on, let's revisit my idea." It worked, and she felt heard. Redirecting shows confidence and keeps the mood light, especially when age makes you feel overlooked. After 70, your stories and wisdom deserve space, and this skill helps claim it. It also teaches others to pause and listen, fostering respect over time. If someone interrupts, don't shrink back. Gently steer with a phrase like, "I want to wrap up my point," or ask, "Can I share my take on this?" Practice in small talks to build ease. It's like nudging a drifting boat back on course. You stay steady, keeping your voice and confidence strong. If you're still here, you're someone who truly values your health and wisdom. Please write a simple 2 in the comments, just to let me know you're watching all the way through. I read every one. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's a good time. Just click subscribe and turn on the little bell. That way, you won't miss any helpful videos we share. Your support means a lot. It helps us keep making calm, clear advice that matters. Thank you for being here. Let's keep moving forward together. Way 3. Use humor to deflect tension. You might face a snarky remark or a subtle jab that feels like a slight, especially in casual settings like a family gathering or a neighborly chat. Instead of letting it fester or firing back, a dash of gentle humor can shift the moment without a fight. After 70, when disrespect can feel heavier, humor is a way to show you're unshaken while keeping things light. Try a playful response like chuckling at a rude comment and saying, "Guess my ideas are too spicy for today." The key is to stay kind, not sharp. I knew a woman, Edith, 71, whose neighbor mocked her gardening hobby. She'd laugh and say, "My tomatoes don't judge me, so I'm good." That humor cooled the tension, and her neighbor eased up. Humor isn't about ignoring disrespect. It shows confidence that doesn't need a showdown. I met a man, Stanley, 73, at a senior card game. When a player scoffed at his strategy, he grinned and said, "My cards must be too wild for you." The table laughed, and the mood lifted. This approach works because it sidesteps conflict while showing you're secure in yourself. After 70, your life's wisdom gives you the grace to laugh off small slights, saving energy for what matters. Humor also builds bridges. People often rethink their tone when you respond with warmth. If a jab comes your way, don't let it sink in. Try a light quip like, "I'll save that one for my fan club." Practice in small moments to build comfort. It's like tossing a pebble into a tense pond. The ripples calm things down, keeping your peace and confidence steady. Way 4. Ask questions to shift perspective. When someone speaks to you with a condescending tone or snaps a harsh judgment, it can feel like a slap. Instead of arguing or retreating, asking a thoughtful question can turn the moment around without making you seem defensive. After 70, when your voice might feel sidelined, this approach shows you're engaged but won't accept poor treatment. Try asking, "What makes you say that?" Or, "Can you clarify what you mean?" It puts the spotlight on their words, not your worth. I met a man, Walter, 75, at a community meeting. A younger member scoffed at his idea, so Walter asked, "Why do you think that won't work?" The member faltered, then spoke respectfully. Questions give you time to stay composed and invite reflection. I knew a woman, Rose, 72, whose friend often criticized her cooking. She'd ask, "What would you add to this dish?" And it sparked better talks. This strategy works because it shows you're listening while gently challenging rudeness. After 70, your life experience makes you a natural at guiding conversations. Questions also slow down tense moments, giving you control without a fight. If someone crosses a line, don't rush to defend yourself. Pause and ask a calm question like, "What's behind that comment?" Practice this in low-stakes chats to build ease. It's like steering a boat through choppy waters. You stay steady, guiding the talk to calmer shores while keeping your confidence firm. Way 5. Surround yourself with uplifting voices. You might spend time with people who interrupt or belittle you, thinking it's just how they are. But after 70, when energy and time are precious, the company you keep shapes your spirit. Leaning into relationships with those who listen and value, you can make disrespect easier to handle elsewhere. It's not about cutting everyone off, it's about choosing connections that lift you up. My neighbor Grace, 72, felt drained by a critical friend group. She joined a senior art class and found folks who cheered her sketches, boosting her confidence. That strength helped her shrug off slights elsewhere. I met a man, Victor, 74, at a senior book club. He felt dismissed by old colleagues, but found a gardening group that welcomed his tips. Their warmth made him bolder in other talks. After 70, you've earned the right to choose who gets your time. A viewer, Lillian, 73, shared how a walking club's kindness helped her stand up to a rude relative. If your circle dims your light, seek one or two kind voices, a hobby group, or a neighbor. If this tip resonates, drop the number 5 in the comments to let me know you're with me. It's a small way to join our wisdom-sharing community. If these strategies are sparking ideas, please drop the number 5 in the comments to show you're part of our Seniors Life Wisdom community. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell to catch our weekly tips for thriving. Your support keeps our mission alive, sharing wisdom for your fullest life. After 70, every interaction is a chance to honor your worth. And today, we explored 5 ways to handle disrespect with grace. Acknowledging your feelings, redirecting conversations, using humor, asking questions, and choosing uplifting voices. These aren't loud fixes, they're quiet strengths that protect your peace. I heard from a viewer, Rose, 74, who used humor to deflect a rude comment and felt empowered for days. Another, Henry, 77, asked a question during a tense talk and turned it into a real conversation. I met a woman, Beatrice, 73, whose new art class friends gave her courage to face a critical neighbor. A viewer, Stanley, 71, shared how naming his feelings stopped him from shrinking in debates. These stories prove small steps can shift how others see you and how you see yourself. Your life's wisdom is a gift, and you deserve to share it without fear of dismissal. Pick one way to try this week, maybe a light quip or a kind new friend. Share in the comments which strategy feels right for you. How will you use it to stay confident? Your insights inspire us, so let us know. If someone you care about needs this, share this video, it might light their way. Thank you for joining Seniors Life Wisdom. Like, share, and we'll see you next time for more ways to live with grace and strength.